Yeah, here's another direct variation problem. We got some words, so let's read them. The distance of a ball rolls down an inclined plane. The distance a ball rolls down an inclined plane is, ooh, I see the word is. Whenever I see the word is, I know that means equals most of the time. All right, so I'm going to put an equal sign right there. Is directly proportional to the square. Ooh, that's weird. To the square is added. That was different from our previous problem of the time it rolls. And so the time it rolls has got to be our x. The distance the ball rolls, that's got to be our y. So the y is directly proportional to the square. So that means you're going to write your equation like this. Remember before it was just y equals kx. But it says it's directly proportional to the square of the time that it rolls. So we're going to square that and then make sense of the rest of our problem. The rest of it says during the first second, the ball rolls 8 feet. The first second, 8 feet. What would 8 be? Which variable would 8 be representing here? Hopefully you said that's a y value. So like if we were to make a table of values, your y, that would be 8. The x, that's your time, the time it rolls. So that would be the first second. So that would be 1. Write an equation relating the distance traveled to the time, which we almost got right here. We just need to know what the k is. And so if I plug in 1 to x, and then I plug in 8 to y, I get 1k equals 8. And so that means our equation is going to be y equals 8x squared. So there's our equation. That's A. Let's box that. Next one says, how far will the ball roll during the first 3 seconds? All right, so we're just plugging in 3 and trying to find what the distance is. So if I plug in 3 to that x, then I'm going to get 9 times 8. 3 squared is 9. And that means my y is going to equal 72. And that's your other answer. 72, is it feet? Let's see, directly proportional, let's see, 8 feet. Yep, feet. So feet. Cool.